Good morning! It is Vlogmas day 3. Today I'm going to go over to EPCOT, but first I have been just kind of popping around, taking Oliver for a couple walks. I made a big smoothie because I started to have cereal and I realized I was out of almond milk. So then I started to make the smoothie and realized that also requires almond milk, so I had a kind of watery smoothie, but it was still really tasty and $12 cheaper than going out to get an acai bowl today, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And I also didn't go get coffee. Trying not to just go buy things every day during Vlogmas, but I'm going to go buy stuff at Disney now, so whatever. But I got in the virtual queue at 7 a.m. and my callback time, because I'm trying to go ride Guardians of the Galaxy. They have a Christmas overlay sort of situation. No idea. It's a brand new ride, so they've never done this before, so I have no idea what to expect. You can get in the virtual queue at 7. I got in it and it said I had like 800 minutes to come back. And so I was estimating that that would be like 5 o'clock this evening, but then it's gotten way sooner. It's saying I should be there for like 2:30. So I have no idea what time I'm going to leave, and there's also traffic. And so it's looking like it's gonna take like an hour and a half to get there today, which usually takes an hour and 10 minutes to 2 hours, depending on traffic. I have had it take closer to 2 hours before. I had to take some back roads. It was a whole thing. But I don't want to leave Oliver alone for too long. So yeah, a sane person would probably never say I'm gonna pop over to EPCOT or pop over to somewhere that's an hour and a half away, but you're not here for the sanity, right? So that's what the plan is today. I do need to go return a library book that's due on Monday because they're closed tomorrow, and it probably wouldn't really matter, and there's no late fees anyways, but I need to get it returned. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I need to go get some groceries and stuff. As I said, I'm out of almond milk, but I think I'm gonna wait until later to do that. Just so we'll see what the situation is when I get back from returning the library book, what time it's saying I need to get there to EPCOT. So that's the craziness that this morning has been. I'll see you guys at the library. I love it. This is like the 6th or 7th time I've done it, but I just love it. But I would not recommend busting butt to get over here to try to ride it with the festival, like the holiday overlay. It's not a holiday overlay. It's just like a kind of crappy, honestly can't even hardly hear it, song that I don't even think is the one from the holiday special. And it's not like a recognizable Christmas song. So I don't think it was worth it. They didn't change anything else about it. Just a little disappointed in the ride, but the ride itself was great. I just feel bad for people who have never ridden it before riding it with that song because it's so much better with the normal music. So, oh well, it was still fun. I cannot believe I even have to say that. Well, that's not true. I can believe that I have to say this. I've worked here. Please don't send your children in their strollers sailing. Like, don't just freehand throw them and then hope somebody else catches them. There was really bad traffic on the way there and back, and I feel so bad for leaving Oliver alone today. So I don't think I'm gonna do that again until I have somebody who can watch him reliably, but He's doing okay. We went out for a walk when I got back. So he's been on like 3 walks today, but I still feel bad because he spent more time in the crate than usual today. And so usually he doesn't spend any time in the crate. So that goes without saying. But I have this puzzle that he really likes, and I didn't fill it with, I put treats in the little like top things. But I filled it with a type of puppy food he had tried, and he loves it as a treat, but he doesn't want it as his regular food. It was like salmon flavor. Or not just salmon flavor, it's made with salmon. But he is obviously excited to use it, so here we go. The reason I'm putting this out for him, he already had enough food today, but just for a little more mental stimulation, I figured I would give him a puzzle. He makes pretty quick work of it though. Yes, you do. So good, baby. I love you. I love you so much. I miss you. So anyhow, he is snacking on that, and I am making some salmon. Well, the salmon's not cooking yet, but I started some rice, and I have some leftover green beans from the other day. So that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. I did have, as you saw in the video, a sushi Christmas tree and a mochi cake. The sushi tree was good. It had crab, like fake crab, and spicy mayo, and then tempura, like red and green tempura flakes. It was good. It was a little spicy. Not if you're into spicy things, it was not at all spicy. You wouldn't be pleased with me saying it was spicy, but like enough spicy that it gave me a little bit of heartburn. Also because I was having to eat it really quickly because I just wanted to get out of there to get home to Oliver. But I had the sushi tree, it was really good. And also I feel like a good amount of food for your money. And the mochi cake though, I was debating whether to get it, but honestly if I went back and I could only choose one, I would choose the mochi cake. It had like a sweet red bean paste, and then a piece of strawberry, a piece of like a slice of mandarin orange, and then I don't remember what they called it, I'll have to look it up, I'll put it on the screen. But it was like a green tea cream, but it wasn't a very strong like matcha flavor or anything. It was very pleasant, and so I really enjoyed the mochi cake. I only had time really to stop at one thing. I went and got chestnuts, also roasted chestnuts, because I love roasted chestnuts and I miss being able to get them in Germany. And I only ate a couple because once again, I just needed to get out of there. So I have them in a bag in my backpack that I need to get out, that I'm going to try to reheat. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or tomorrow. But I'm gonna have to Google if you can reheat. I'm thinking if I wrap them up in tin foil and stick them in the oven, they should be okay to reheat for just a short while at like 350, but we'll see. But it was a good trip, and I don't know, I haven't watched back the clip yet, whether I accurately conveyed that I just don't think that the holiday overlay, which is really just a song that's not a real Christmas song, and I don't even think it's the song from the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, I just don't really feel like it gave the same effect with the ride, and it honestly was a really poor quality, at least on my ride. It was kind of hard to understand what they were saying, and so I think it's way better just the normal way. The ride itself was still great, but I feel like the music detracted from it instead of adding something to it, so hopefully in the future they won't do that when they're not promoting this special that they just came out with. Hopefully in future years it will just be regular, or they'll actually make a commitment to do like actual Christmas music and do something else with it besides just the music, so that there's anything else incorporated about the holidays. Just one or the other, Disney please. But it was still fun. I'm glad I went, but if I could go back in time and know the way the day was gonna go, I might have chosen not to go just because of leaving him alone and being so rushed to do everything. So in the future, I won't go over and do a day trip unless I have somebody to watch him, just so I don't have to worry about him. I do have a pet camera, but then when I would check it to look at him, he was just either looking at the door or laying down, and so I feel bad to leave him in the crate. I know people leave their dogs in crates daily for much longer than I left him today, but I don't like doing it personally, so I won't be doing that in the future. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of Epcot. Sorry, it was not like a full Disney vlog. It just couldn't be today. And that's life, that's real life. Happy Vlogmas. I'm going to probably end this here. I might throw in a clip of my salmon if it looks good. And that is a wrap for Vlogmas day 3. Isn't it sad? It's day 3 and I've already lost track of what day it is. Wow, have a good night. Merry Christmas, Merry Vlogmas. I'll see you in the next one.
made such quick work of that, Mr. Oliver. Yes, you did. You made such quick work of that. You're such a smart boy. You finished your puzzle so quick. Don't worry, after dinner we're gonna have our advent calendars, okay? Yes, we are. I love you. I love you, I love you. Look at those ears. Just look at them.